Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you again for joining me on a Sunday night for your free weekly reading. Okay, so tonight we have the choice between mountains. Now, as you know, I normally put the choices up there to make you think. So I want you to think, are you turning molehills into mountains? Are you at the point where you're still climbing mountains in your life? Or are you kind of like at that waypoint where you're seeing how beautiful life can be around you? What do mountains mean to you? Where are you on your journey? So choose the mountain that you're attracted to, and we'll get into your reading. Just a reminder, if you do want a full phone reading, you can contact me either at thegreenspsychic@gmail.com or on any of the socials. I do recommend Facebook Messenger. It is just the easiest. Anyway, you see my logo, the Green Psychic as well. Okay, well, like I said, choose your mountain and let's get into it. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me on a Sunday night for your free weekly psychic reading. Okay, so if you chose this mountain, this is your reading. Okay, so look, your first card out, sorry, just getting everything into frame, is actually a really good card. It is the house card. Now, the house card itself is a wish card. So this is kind of like a little bit of good news for you this week, okay? A little wish come true, something working out. I just feel a bit of peace, a bit of staying at home, a bit of just resting up. Look, I know it's the middle of winter, for those in Australia at least, and I do know that there are a lot of people sick at the moment that are housebound or homebound. Look, when you're forced to be at home, all you want to do is get out. If you need to be at home resting, be at home resting, okay? Sorry, the symphony of phones. Yeah, look, I do feel like it is a time to rest up at the moment for most people, but there is a little bit of a wish come true here, okay? It's something that you've been hoping for coming true. All right, now your first card out is the travel card. So look, this could be plans to get away once you're out of bed and on the mend. This could be you've come into some money and you can afford to go on a holiday. This could be somebody taking you on a trip. All of those things are genuinely possible because it's connected to the wish card, okay? However, the travel card is also movement forward in the grand scheme of things. So this could be a promotion, this could be a getting away from somebody that you should be getting away from, getting closer to somebody you want to get closer to. There is movement there. Either way, it is very positive for you around, okay? Now, the next card over is the pregnancy card, okay? So this is good. This is kind of like, look, even if you don't make these plans right, well, yeah, no, if you make these plans now and don't act on them right away, that's totally fine. You know, it could be like, you might not be in the position to be able to go on holidays at the moment or take a new job or whatever it may be. So make your plans and plan to do that for a later date. That's what the pregnancy card is. It's kind of like, it's an egg. The egg takes time to hatch. So right now the egg is the plan. It takes time for that plan to hatch. So start saving away and working out what would be the best ideal outcome for you and work towards that, okay? The pregnancy card is also, there is something good there coming. Once that egg hatches, it's going to be like a golden, the goose that lays the golden eggs. Like, it's something really good for you, okay? The last card is the springtime card, which is, sorry, I can only turn this phone on silent, the other one's still buzzing away. Yeah, this is hard work paying off. This is plans put into motion, have reaped reward and success, and have come off swimmingly. This is, you've planted all the seeds, and now you've got this beautiful, great big tree, which are your plans, your rewards. You know, that tree has fruit on it. You can pick that fruit and sustain yourself. So this is a very positive reading for you guys. Wow, makes up for some of the readings that last week. Alright, well guys, I'll leave it there because I hope that helps. It's kind of short and sweet, just like me. Now, if you do want a full reading, you can contact me at thegreenspsychic@gmail.com. www.thegreenpsychic.com or on any of the socials. I recommend in Facebook Messenger. I do 30-minute and 60-minute phone readings. I have an international client base, so we can always work out a time that suits you. And I will be live on TikTok every Sunday night at 7 p.m. as always. So guys, I really hope that helped. Until next week, blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck psychic reading. Okay, so if you chose this mountain scene, this is your reading. Okay, so your first card out is the sex card. Sorry, just trying to get him in frame. Now, this in itself is a great card. It is sex because it's desire, it's passion, it's things that we lust for. So this is really actually good. It's kind of like a wish card, but not really, because it's something that you desire. It's almost like a secret desire. Like, okay, let's say that a wish would be owning your own house, and you know, but a desire might be for you know, you can't really afford it, but a brand new pair of these $1,000 shoes or something. No, I'm not going to say ridiculous, but the difference between a desire and a wish are slightly different. It's desire is kind of more personal. It's more passionate. It's more, I know I should be wanting this, but I want this. It's kind of like that, okay? So on the card, you can see that there is a lot of color in it. Great, because there's always, when we sex, wish, there's always great stuff. But there's also black riddled through that. So I want to draw your attention to that, because sometimes it does come down to be careful what you wish for. And the more I'm talking about that, that is going to be the case for a lot of people at the moment. Look, the symbol on the card is for sex. That is the symbol for sex, magical symbol for sex, and it's also a magical symbol for time. So it kind of all boils into the same thing, that, you know, even in everything good, there's something bad. In everything bad, there's something good. Yin, yang, up, down, and it doesn't matter which way that card is, that symbol remains the same. So there is a constant there. Okay, like I was just saying, that be careful what you wish for. This is the danger and authority card. This is trouble. This is a lot of trouble that is going to come for it. So I feel like, look, obviously this is hard because it is a general reading, but I do know the energy that's in the air at the moment and what's going around. So look, I feel like you're going to have to be very careful with what you're doing, because I feel like there's going to be a very thin line between pleasure and pain, he says as he moves the sex card. No, it will be that really fine line between, you know, being mischievous or mischievous and being criminal acts and illegal acts. Think of teenagers for a second, not sex-wise, but you know, teenagers, when we were teens, we all went out with our friends, got up to a bit of mischief, but sometimes that line would blur between mischief and criminal damage, and something that, you know, we wouldn't potentially set out to do the criminal act, but by being mischievous and being in that headspace, it kind of built up, and then that criminal act happened. It's kind of the same thing here. Just be careful what you're doing. We all know the story about the frog in a pot of hot water. You put a frog in a boiling hot pan of water, it'll jump straight out. But if you put it in a cold pan of water and slowly heat the temperature up, it'll boil to death, because it won't sense that the massive temperature change. So be vigilant, be aware, keep your eyes open. So you guys actually saw me shuffle these cards and put them down. So I'm going to go back to what I said originally about the sex card. There is the colourful, the colors there all bright and bubbly, and there is the black, the to be wary of. So again here, the next card over is the marriage card. You've got the authority card, which is kind of like one of the worst cards you can get: danger, authority, worry, panic, coupled with one of the best cards you can get, which is a marriage. This is a perfect union, and it could be something really special and all of that. Okay, so look, this is really going to be like a 50-50 thing. Some people are going to get the good, some people are going to get the bad. Honestly, what I think it is a mixture of both. there might be multiple opportunities around whatever this is to do with. This isn't just about sex and partners, and no, this can be friends and job opportunities and buying a car. You know, there could be multiple opportunities. So kind of look at it as if something's too good to be true, it normally is. Okay, so do your research, keep your eyes open for red flags, but also don't give up hope that something could actually be too good to be true, because it does happen occasionally. Sometimes we get a good bargain or something really good happens. So don't rule it out, but it is kind of like, look, have patience, weigh the options. If you're just going to go in and make knee-jerk reactions, bang, 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 you're going to end up really just 50-50 gamble. It really is going to be that. If you stop and do your work and like go, oh, this is great, but yeah, I don't like that, and I don't like that, okay, I'm out, and then give it another opportunity, will be right behind the first one. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at. Don't just settle for the first thing that comes along. There are going to be, oh, babas, one of them just did a smelly. Oh, yeah, there's going to be multiple opportunities, and it really is going to be, if the more work you put into this, the better the turnaround is going to be for you. Okay, the final card here is positivity. Okay, so this is great because, again, remember what I was saying at the beginning, that the sex card, it's desire, it's passion, it's something that we lust over. It's not normally one of the great big things. This isn't the desire for a house, specifically. That would fall under a wish. That'd be, you might really want it, but this is like small desires, the taboo ones, the ones we don't normally talk about with people. Either way, there is positivity here for you. Okay, it is going to have a positive outcome, even if it ends badly. And you don't do your research and you go against everything that I just said and you see red flags and you still go down that. Once it's over and done with, you're still going to be walking away and going, well, that was a wild few days, but whatever, they're lost. Like, it is going to end up that you're in a positive state of mind about this, because, again, a desire, the desire card more is about spontaneity, what we want in this second, what we want right now. So, you know, guys think with one part of their body, it's kind of that in a nutshell. You know, so yeah, look, it is kind of like, you're not going to get heartbroken at all, with anything to do with this. But if this has anything to do with business, please look at the fine details, look over everything. Don't just go, yep, okay, done, I'll take it. You've got, regardless of how happy or great this is, you've got to put some work in there. Okay, guys, really hope that helped. Sorry it was longer than usual. There was just a lot in there. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me at thegreenspsychic@gmail.com, or you can find me on any of the socials under The Green Psychic. I do 30-minute and 60-minute phone readings over the internet via phone, and I do have an international client base, so I am available outside the normal hours via appointment, so we can always work out something. Just a reminder, I will be live on TikTok every Sunday night at 7 PM, so if you have the ability, come through, come say hi. Until next week, guys, blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, The Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free weekly triple deck reading. Okay, so if you chose this mountain scene, this is your reading. Okay, so not too bad to start with. This is the Heartbreak and Sadness card. It is upside down, so this isn't necessarily good news, but it's the ending of bad news, if that makes sense in a way. So the Heartbreak card, the Sadness card, when it's this way up, we normally talk about reunion, coming back together, healing of the heart, you know, all those things. So it's not necessarily, look, you're going to win $1 million, but it is kind of like, there's going to be some sort of a, I want to say ego boost, but there's going to be some energy around pushing you forward this week in regards to something that you hold dear to your heart. So, like, hypothetically, if you're getting over a breakup, right, and you've been in two heads and feeling unattractive or whatever, you might go and get a coffee and somebody winks at you or smiles at you and you suddenly feel attractive and you're like, what? just that little bit of energy. I don't know what this puppy is doing. It's not my one, it's one of the deaf ones, so I can't yell out. But yeah, so there is going to be that for you this week. Really don't know if you guys can hear that off camera, but I really think she's hungry. I think she's into the garbage bin. Okay, anyway, the first card out is the Love and Romance card. So this is actually good. This is getting over something and finding a new love, a new passion, a new place to put your a new place to put your heart into, something new to put your heart into. So yes, this could definitely be a new relationship, a new romance, but I'm feeling like spark, passion. It could be, you know what, this plan didn't work out, so you're coming up with another plan, and wow, actually I might try this instead then. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so it might be like, hypothetically, you've been doing education for one course, to nursing, hypothetically, and praise the nurses. You know, it's not, I'm just using that, pulling it out of thin air. Anyway, you're doing nursing, you're halfway through, and you're like, this isn't it, this isn't what I want to do, and you quit, and so you're heartbroken. You're like, okay, so you look around for something else, and you're like, well, maybe I want to work in a nursing home, or, well, nurses work in nursing homes, but nursing home. Anyway, do you understand? I hope I'm getting, sorry, I'm a little bit off center with the puppy. But it is kind of like coming up with a new subject to study and putting your heart into that. Okay, so there is something new there for you that's going to make you feel really good and happy. Next card over is positivity. There's going to be a lot of good energy around this new decision, this new choice, this new option, this new love that you have, basically. But through this, you are going to meet a wide range of people. You can see on the card there's a lot of people there. So again, if it's education, you could be meeting a lot of like-minded people studying the same thing that you make lifetime friends with. It could be that you meet a new romantic partner and they have a million friends, and you meet a new, you know, whatever this is, it's going to take you through, it's gonna last for a while, and you're gonna meet a lot of fun far out. So yeah, you are going to meet a lot of new people. Now, this is the Spirit Energy card. Why I hesitated before I pulled the card over is because I'm like, when I'm saying meeting a lot of new people, a lot of people these days are like, I don't want to do that though, because we've been hurt and abused and burnt and all of those things. And I was trying to say that it was going to be in a very positive way, but I flipped over the card and as I was going to say it, and I'm like, well, I'll just leave that for the next card. This is the Spirit Energy card. Again, there's all these people in this card. So again, it is, and this is in a positive way. This is support. This is, hey, you. What? Again, you're deaf. You can't hear me. But sometimes we do the psychic thing. Yeah, I'm calling you. Sorry. This is a lot of love, support, friendship, a lot of strong bonds, a lot of networking around you in a very positive way. Okay, so this is a lot of good is going to come from making the right decisions. Okay, you've had your heart broken, so you know what to look out for, what to avoid, the red flags and all of that. If you've truly learnt from that and don't make the same mistakes and really do your research, this is what's going to lead you to happiness. Okay, guys, I really hope that helped. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me at thegreenspsychic@gmail.com or on any of the social medias. I recommend Facebook Messenger under The Green Psychic, just because it's easiest. I do 30-minute and 60-minute phone readings via the internet. I have an international client base, so wherever you are located in the world, or even in Australia and need to get a reading outside the normal times, I can absolutely do that, just via appointment, obviously. And I will be live every Sunday night at 7 PM on TikTok. So if you have the ability, come through and say hi. Until next week, guys, really hope that helped, and blessed be.